Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. When I came here from Kerala, I felt that you are thinking ahead of other states by at least by 10 years. At least by 10 years you are ahead of that. And when I left Kerala, somebody asked me, what is this conference about population management? Why Andhra is doing? I think all states in the country will take a lead in organizing a population management conference because demography is going to change the future of every state. I think you have taken a lead. I think all other states will follow it up. I am going to speak to you here basically on the session which we organized on demographic trends, causes, impact and challenges, which was collaborated by us, by myself and Poonam Mukherjee from Population Foundation of India, Dr. Santosh Malhotra from the Jawaharlal Nehru University. I am going to give you some 10 points for us to think more on this, particularly on demography. After the new state came in 2004, you were the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. And still after that, we have no database to understand the real demography of Andhra Pradesh. We had no census. We had SRS up to 2020, NFHS in 2021, and we are using the projection which was made in 2019 for all the discussion we had. We have no real-time data on demography. No real-time data on demography of Andhra Pradesh. I think you have to start thinking about a real-time data. For example, the TFR, as per the recent survey, estimate as 1.5. But I believe that it will be close to 1.9 or even 2. So the TFR, what you have is currently an underestimated number. So this is something we have to relook at it. The second point which we would like to make here is that the IMR, as per the latest data, what we have for Andhra Pradesh is 24, compared to 6 in Kerala, 3 in Singapore. And that means Andhra Pradesh can design policies. It's like a pro-natalist policy to reduce the IMR so that we can save children who are born in Andhra Pradesh. They live beyond the, what is called the child and mortality, so that we can have some more children in our state. The third point, which is very, very important, is that infertility or the childlessness in all the states are increasing. It's also particular in Andhra Pradesh. Close to 10 to 15% couples in Andhra Pradesh have difficulty in having children. The state, especially the family planning department, should intervene and help them to have the ideal number of children they want to have. By this way, your TFR can be increased. TFR can be increased. I think we should, help the couples to have children. This is a new strategy for the family planning program. I think you should start from Andhra Pradesh. And the fourth one is very, very important. Today, 70% of the Andhra Pradesh married women are sterilized. Even we want to increase fertility, we are talking to only 30% women. I think time has come for us to talk about spacing methods so that couples want to reverse. They want to think of another child. They are already sterilized at the age of 23, 25. So we are not able to have some more children. I think we should talk about spacing methods. We should invest on the family planning program, especially on the spacing method. The fourth one, which is another point which is important, is that we are worried that the fertility decline in Andhra Pradesh will lead to what is called the labor crisis. I don't think we should worry too much on that. Your aim of transferring what is called the trillion economy, 2.4 trillion economy by 2047, I think it can be achieved through what we call them the India's demographic dividend. So India has a demographic dividend so that you can expect people from north to south to come in, like they are helping in Chennai, they are helping in Kerala, they will come in. I think you have to design user-friendly or what we call the migration-friendly policies in your state so that you attract people, give them proper labor right, give them proper wages so that your dream of achieving the economic growth by double digit can be achieved. The fifth one, we have no idea. The last few hours we are talking about fertility and mortality. Please remember, all of us we should remember, migration is also one of the component of population change. And we have no data on the story of internal and international migration from Andhra Pradesh. We have no story on that. And population management policy is not just fertility and mortality. We have to look at both internal and international migration. The sixth one, the first demographic dividend in Kerala, in Andhra Pradesh is almost getting over. But you have coming up with two important demographic dividend which is going to come for Andhra Pradesh. And you can tell the whole world, you can tell all the states in the country that look how we have achieved what I call them the second demographic dividend. We call them silver demographic dividend. People who are above 60. You can utilize the silver demographic dividend. You can make the elderly both engaging and empowering, and you can use them for your economic growth. Part 2 story of Andhra Pradesh. Demographic dividend to silver demographic dividend. I think that will have a long way to other states to teach them how they can utilize the silver demographic dividend. In addition to that, you also have a gender demographic dividend. You have a lot of women are not employed. If you can provide them gainful employment and opportunities, another dividend you can utilize and make the state to grow to double-digit growth. The next point, which is the eighth point, which is close to your heart, AP has a huge diaspora globally, not just in the United States. Globally, you have huge diaspora. You have to enhance them formally to development of Andhra Pradesh. I think that throughout the country, we are not able to utilize the diaspora for development. Diaspora comes when there is a crisis, like Kerala had floods. Diaspora put money, but diaspora can be constantly engaged for the development of Andhra Pradesh in all aspects. I saw the SUST program. We are talking about 4. I think this is something you can bring it up. It will be having a long-lasting impact on the Andhra society. And also, we have to talk about bringing back the skilled migrants. Students go from Andhra Pradesh, but they are never returned. They stay in US. I think you should have, like China, think of a innovative return migrant policy to bring back what we call them brain gain. Bring them back. Remember the importance of Mahatma Gandhi in the India's development as a return migrant. If you can bring some return migrants who are big people in other countries, they will be your future leaders for the society. The last one, due to the decline in population, not just in your state, all the states in South India, we are affected by the financial transfer in the Finance Commission. I was sitting with the Finance Commission members. In Kerala, we are getting less money because we have less population. I think this is affected in all the states, including Andhra Pradesh. And we will also be affected by the delimitation exercise, which will be coming in very soon. But we need to discuss it separately because that is not the population management policy. That is a separate discussion we should have on the delimitation impact on Andhra Pradesh and beyond other states. Because that is, we have managed well population. Now this is the impact. We should look at it separately. And finally, to conclude, I would like you should invest. Again, I say you should invest on assessing the current demographic scenario. What you have right now is some type of bits and pieces on fertility and mortality and initiating a large-scale migration survey in Andhra Pradesh with the collaboration of the SRM University. I'll stop here. Thank you very much.